I was kind of alone and by myself, and I felt it pulled between two different worlds because I didn't really have much of the signing ability, and I wasn't really into the whole hearing world either. So I kind of felt in between and didn't feel like I belonged.
I had lost my hearing when I was 6, and my parents didn't know what to do with me.
As brother and sister, we're twins, and so we were always in the same grade, but we never went to the same schools because he was in a deaf program and I went to a hearing school.
Being a teenager alone is tough. Being a teenager with a hearing loss in an all-hearing school is even tougher. Providing a place where they can meet peers, where everyone is speaking the same language, where they are understood. It's priceless.
At about 6.5, we started getting her into the dance program at ICOTA, and she blossomed.
When we talk about success with some of the students in the program, of course, I always have to say our big success was to have the first person deaf to ever win an Academy Award. And that was Marlee Matlin.
With our museum program that we have, I really feel it's one of our strongest areas. It's really, really educational and very unique. It's one of a kind. When people come to our program, it depends on what they're coming for, and we will make sure that we adjust to fit that group's needs.
The museum has really been a big focal point and very, very successful in educating people on issues for people with deafness.
The kids that come through our programs tend to be a little shy sometimes. They tend to have something inside that they want to say, but they don't know how.
I came out and learned more about my disability, and I found the connection between things and being able to be, and I've always shown my through acting.
We were both kind of shy as kids.
Right.
And so being on stage in plays or dance shows, whatever, really kind of forced us to open up a little bit more. Most twins have the opportunity to do everything together. They normally get sick of each other, but we never had that. And ICOTA was really the only place where the communication flowed.
Most of the time what happens with a student that's new to our programs, they usually start with drama. And later on, I'll confront them and ask them if they're interested in dance or if they've ever tried it. Most of the time they say no, and they won't try it because, you know, they're deaf, they can't hear. No, they're not allowed to. And so I'll try and coax them into the dance room, teach them a few steps, and really within a few weeks, I've got them hooked.
Every year we tend to do one family musical in the wintertime, and that tends to be with a really great family theme. And then we have our outreach programs that are going out and performing at different locations throughout the year.
Everything that we do here, there's a lesson about. Everything that we do in outreach, no matter how entertaining or fun it may seem, is at the same time teaching. We teach a lot of children and teenagers through Story and Sign, this museum, camp. Camp is all about teaching the kids the deaf art.
This camp has really helped me come to terms with my handicap, even though I wouldn't really want to call it that. 'Cause the first year that I went here, they instantly brought me in, and it really made me feel better about myself.
It's good for the kids to see that there are deaf adults who are successful as writers.